Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Master of Orion. I probably have 20-30 minutes while my daughter sleeps and try to squeeze in a few turns here. What I'm doing at this phase in the game is I'm trying to build up these worlds. These worlds were all so devastated after wars and Antaran attacks. I couldn't repair them, so I'm trying to get all these different colonies on the level. Productive, get them productive as quick as possible, get them some level of security as quickly as possible. But also their populations, get their populations growing. I don't always have lots of cash. And I should be building a colony ship somewhere. Where is that being built? Oh, did I buy that? Well, actually building a colony center here can be okay, because I can ship my population away. But okay, I'll build two. Well, I only need one. So let's not build this colony ship. Get back on the Widow. My defender of the future. Alright, neutron blaster. I started thinking about it. I think a neutron blaster damage that penetrates the field shields kill Marines. And so that this weapon can actually be good for attacking Antaran ships. They don't have any shields. You kill all the Marines on board the ship, and then you board it with assault shuttles. That is actually a strategy that a lot of people use. Maybe a tractor beam to render them disabled. Alright, I have a lot of research that's getting up to the high levels. Let's see if I can trade. Nope. No. Salutations, huh? I never did knock them off of this planet. That's too bad. Wow, my first artificial planet built with production that was stowed away for a widow. Alright, where are you attacking me at? What? Draconis. That is a big damn fleet, and they have a Titan. Draconis' only hope is literally for them to attack an outpost. Interesting. I could buy a colony base, and then no matter which they attack, I would actually be able to immediately shoot, I might be too late. Let me think about this. 2 turns to attack me. Do I have any more outposts? No. Oh, I thought I was gonna... I should have bought the outpost. Well, I'm gonna lose Draconis. That is too bad. That's not news. That was news last time, and you covered it already. The fools, the fools. $190. Shoot. Alright, I can do that in 1 turn. Alright, I went ahead and paid them tribute because I don't want to have to deal with them attacking all these different planets that I have while I'm still trying to develop all these different colonies that I have. What world is this? Alright, they could use some pollution treatment. They're losing a lot to pollution. They have an alliance with the Mershon. That is a lot. I don't really make use of fighters, but man, his bonus to weaponry, the fact that he earns you cash, that's all pretty good stuff. Alright, I'll give you guys tribute. I'm paying everyone off right now. I'm not having a food shortage, so focus on production, guys. Did I not get the planetary supercomputer when I had a chance? That's too bad. Alright, my little empire is actually, you know, spawning. They're actually like, thank you. Wow. This is turning into a very interesting end of map, you know, end of game scenario. I've never beat the game playing on an impossible small map as the Klackons. In fact, I've been defeated many times, and I would say getting to this point has been brutal. And at many points, I actually thought and I've gotten better about thinking this, but I thought I was pretty much defeated, didn't have a chance. But I've come to realize that if I have good enough missiles and they don't have enough warships, they won't actually attack me. Ooh, I'm gonna get my Widow. Hell yeah. This thing will make you sad. I already give you a 5% tribute treaty. You fools. Alright, now that I have some good beam weapons, I have a good beam computer, the battle scanner, I can start actually developing beam-oriented warships. Wow, the populations have really rebounded after hitting that nadir. Am I gonna win? No, I needed more than, I needed like around 12, I think, to win. But this goes to show, if I keep focusing on colony bases, terraforming, I now control enough geography that I think I could win. Unfortunately, the Trilarians, Aquilas, whatever they are, the Trilarians, they get a bonus population. They can live aquatic, so they can like fit more things into their planets. They use subspace communications to mess with me, huh? Holy crap. Are they going to destroy my homeworld? I think this is the 5th time Koldan Prime has been annihilated. I think I keep building my colony base on Koldan Prime. Excuse me. I keep building it just so the Antarans will attack it. So the Antarans will attack it rather than destroying my homeworld. The Trilarians are getting aggressive, colonizing there. I guess we can conclude that all occupiable space is actually occupied. I'm hoping for like planetary supercomputers. Yes. Alright, getting all the planetary supercomputers built. I'm a little bit behind, but I don't think the Orions have them. I don't know. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I had managed to box the Mershons in and keep them territorially small, I'm sure that they would have been able to use the supercomputer tech to completely overwhelm me technologically. So I am grateful that did not happen. Man, have I done that in Razam? Buy that. Treaties. Been a long time since anyone signed meaningful treaties with me. So, I'm finally getting some spies. Heightened intelligence might help me catch up, because I've been falling behind, I feel like, technologically. Yes. Alright, when's that next election? Do I have the population now to meaningfully sway that election? Now that I got some actual widows, do the Mershon and Trillarians, would they still seek to challenge me? Let me start building my next era of warship. Design the new widow. This one has a battle scanner. Have my shields got any better? They have gotten better to the point where it's actually worth a little bit of investment on those shields. I don't mind it being invisible or not invisible. Alright, first off, I can do an enveloping fusion beam. What about on the higher end? I got phasers, tractor beam, neutron blaster. Heavy mountain continuous, I think, are the maximum. I can tweak out a neutron blaster. Honestly, the fusion beam might be the best. When it says 2 times range penalties, I've come to understand that it's actually a penalty on the accuracy. It's not a penalty on diminishing damage, because damage does diminish over distance also. But it's been a source of confusion for a lot of Master of Orion 2 players over the years. But apparently the range damage is more focused on inaccuracy. Boy, fusion beams. Is it stupid to really think those are what I should focus on? The answer at 11. And some point defense, because I always do get shredded by missiles. Alright, this is the Widow 2. Should be a little bit tougher. It's going to be the most accurate shooting ship I've ever had. Has pretty good neutronium armor. Can I build extended... because I also have some repair mechanisms, although not in between turns. So in between battles. Alright, this thing is ready to go. So I like having subterranean farms because that's money. I mean, I don't have to spend population points on farmers, and those farmers can do something else. However, I'm really not making many farmers here. I guess subterranean farms I often think are best maybe for worlds that could get blockaded, but also sometimes I'm trying to get rid of population spent on farming, and then it can be a nice nice tool for that. And you look at how much my research points have gone up just like in the last few turns. History graph. It's my Klackon population. You can see like that was the peak. Mershon, they got decimated, and their population has never recovered. I guess they didn't find the joy of cloning centers. Trillarians, and everyone's taking it on the chin. I wish I could show all the other races of the past as well. Klackon buildings. So this correlates to me getting a lot of colonies and then redoubling my effort to build those buildings. You can see for a long time I was struggling to get my buildings up. And then the Trillarians just proved really difficult to get past some of their security. Like once my fleets didn't have the big enough numbers, I couldn't just steamroll the Trilarian fleet. You can see how competitive this has been. Oh, I wish it had the whole history because it's been a mess. Trilarian technology, I'm falling way behind, and partially that's because I didn't have the planetary supercomputer until just now. I think my technology is going to grow a lot faster all of a sudden, but because I'm uncreative, because I couldn't build the objects that do research on their own. For example, I didn't get auto labs. I had to do the Cybertronic computers. So I wonder if anyone else has developed the auto lab. They do. I want the auto lab. It's very valuable. It produces twice as much research as a research base and a supercomputer put together. So basically, I'm going to need some really good technology. I'm going to trade for auto lab. I wish I could just pay them. Like, can I bribe you for an auto lab? I'll give you 1,600 credits. Space credits. Alright, this has actually been fun. It's been really bloody and grueling, and now that it's metastasized into three empires, I'm the most technologically laggard, but I'm not crippling far behind. At least I know where I'm at my weakest, namely the auto lab. If I can get the auto lab, I can start catching up to the Trilarians. Wow, it's when you add it all together, the Trilarians are doing the best. My population is keeping me relevant. Looks like our fleets are all about equal, huh? And that's not exactly equal, but they're very similar. When tech has a big lead, this shows up like on star bases and battle stations, because those are automatically updated to have the best gear. So as they get better armor, better shields, better beam weapons, they don't have to build a new ship. Their defenses already reflect that. So that means like attacking a Trilarian world means I'm going up against their best technology. Their missile bases on the planets have all the best missiles. That's not true of their ships, though. Their navies, have to be refitted. So that's what, in a practical sense, you'll see that technology advantage show up when you attack their planets, because their defenses will be tough as nails. Alright, you keep building that. I like that. And I have to give it to you. You've maybe been the most important star system in this game for me. If I do, in fact, go on to win this, I have to say it's because of the depth that this star system offers me. Depth of resources. Its ability to build. The Cylons, or the Silicioids, are also a great industrial race. And then you combine the racial characteristics of the Silicioids with the Klackon government type of unification, and you get a very productive star system. Mershon, now abstain. I'm surprised, people don't actively hate me anymore. This is the closest I've ever been to winning. If I had 14 votes, I would have won the game. I'll give you the neural scanner. them threatening me and me acquiescing has actually created a bit of a Pax Romana. I realize I can't, make peace with dictators forever, but it's been working out in my favor so far. Alright, so with that, I am going to save, and this will be in episode 5. Zorak. Quest 05, and I hope you enjoyed episode 5. It was the most peaceful, and it got to do a lot of the fun things I like to do, build colonies, start improving planets. I don't like doing that, though, in an artificial map where I dominate. I'd rather do it when it's still competitive. And so this episode 5 has offered that, long-standing peace. I have to wonder, maybe I could have had peace earlier if I had given in demands, to give people tribute at different times. Something I'll have to consider. Alright, I'll see you for episode 6.